Wow, today is the best day ever. I'm now no longer a villain. I wonder what is on the news right now. Breaking news. The office serial killer, Julie Brown, has been caught after 20 years after stealing one of her co-workers' identity. She was placed under arrest about 1 hour ago. We will now go to Fairy Tale Fanatic 2001, who is going to interview some of Miss Green's relatives and everyone that knew her. She's really called Julie Brown, but everyone's used to calling her Miss Green.
Thank you, James the Plotagonist 2008. We are currently outside Miss Green's house, interviewing some people. We will start off by interviewing Miss Green's husband, Brian. So Brian, what have you got to say about all of this? I am extremely pissed off. I thought that the Julie Brown office serial killer left the state or died, until I received a phone call from the police station saying that my wife was the killer on the loose for 20 years. I am filing for divorce. I don't want to be with a killer. She can't watch TV in jail, so hopefully an officer tells her I'm divorcing her. Thank you for your time, Brian. We are now going to interview a teacher that works at the school Miss Green used to work at. So Mr. Harry Balzac, what do you have to say about this shocking event?
Well, I am really shocked. I just can't believe a killer worked at the Plotagon High School for about 18 years. After she killed the real Catherine Green and stole her identity, she started working at the school 2 days later, and nobody suspected her as a criminal. And if anyone in the jail is watching this, tell Miss Green that I thought we were friends, but no. She is nothing but an evil inventor criminal that should rot in jail until she dies.
Thank you for your time, Mr. Harry Balzac. We will now talk with the current principal of the Plotagon High School. So Principal Party, what have you got to say?
I am just in plain shock about all this. Miss Green used to actually be the principal before I was, and everyone said she was the best teacher who got promoted after the principal before her retired. I'm glad her true colors finally came out after 20 years. I wasn't expecting her to be the Julie Brown office killer. I hope she rots there forever.
Thank you, Principal Party. We will now talk with one more person, who is one of the best students in the school. Jessica Anderson, what do you have to say?
Well, I heard about this Julie Brown killer about 6 years ago, but I did not expect it to be Miss Green this entire time. I was her favorite student when she was teaching, and she used to be my favorite teacher. But now, I want nothing to do with Miss Green anymore. I am cutting contact with her.
Thank you for your time, Jessica.
All right, this was a very interesting news report. More news coming up soon. Thank goodness all of Miss Green's favorite people now hate her since the true her came out after 20 years.